Good morning, Art of the Hook and Needle. First of all, I want to say thank you for all the followers, and I love sharing all the projects that I'm currently working on. In January, what I do is I start to do my gift giving projects so that by the end of the year, I don't feel the pressure of making the items at the last minute. I work a full-time job that is not yarning, and my time is limited. So, what I do is I plan out my year. I try to do a one project a month so that I mean, I love yarning, but I have to include it in my life and my family. And so today I wanted to share with you Red Heart Scrubby Sparkle. I love this yarn. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, that's going to be hard to work with. But I'm here to tell you that it's not. And I'm glad that I chose this pattern. About a year and a half ago, I found this pattern, and it's called Red Heart Splash of Citrus Scrubby. It's free online. I will post the link at the top of this video as well as my Amazon link to the Scrubby Sparkle. What you will need is to do it, if you wanted to do all three, I don't have the avocado here, but this is the orange, lemon, and marshmallow. These skeins will give you 4 to 5 projects of the same nature if you choose to use this as gift giving, or for those who do shows, this works up really quick. It is easy to work with, and it takes about 20 minutes to 35 minutes, depending on your level that you're at. And once you get going, you could pretty much do this while you're watching TV. But the benefits and why my family loves this, every year I give them, I choose different patterns, but I also repeat the same patterns just because they like the design. Uh, the the reason why they love it is because cotton is heavy and wet and for the dishes, and it takes a certain amount to dry. This is super lightweight. It's 100% polyester. It's washable and machine dryable as well. But it's lightweight. So when they use it, you hang it up on the in the sink and it dries fairly quickly. Also on the back, it's safe for pots and pans, and it has like a netting material when it works up. I also am going to share some tips about some changes I made to the pattern because I've done this several times, and I wanted to share with what it just you don't have to make changes, but I'm going to share with you what I changes I made. In the beginning of the pattern, it says to chain 4 and 11 double crochets in the fourth chain from the hook. I chose to do magic circle, and the reason why I did that is because when you're doing 11 doubles in one chain, it's very difficult. So the magic circle helps because it's larger and it's easier to work the 11 doubles. Also, when you pull it tight, there's no gap in the middle of your project, and I love that visually. It's just a personal preference. At the end of this video, I will quickly show how to do the magic circle for those that don't know. But I won't do that right now so that I don't keep you online for those that do know. It's super simple. All you're going to be doing is doubles and a front post and increasing in the round. Couple things here. This is, when it's finished, it is almost 6 inches in diameter. You don't have to do the whole 9 rounds. It's 9 rounds in total. And you don't have to do the whole 9 rounds. If you don't want it in 6 inches, it will be fine. You can stop at 4 inches. And then so you could stop right here and just go to the last 2 rounds. In the last 2 rounds, this is where I made some changes. I liked, it does say single crochet, and what I did was half double. And the reason why I did the half double was so that the white is more prominent on the design. And so by adding the half double, it gives it more pop on the ridge of it. I also did the ridge, the last round. I also did a half double instead of a single. And you're going to be on the last round, you're going to be going into the back loop only. I suggest that you do that because what it does is it gives a little ridge over here and it makes it, um, by doing the half double, it makes it a little bit more rigid than single. So the last change I made in the pattern was the last part was chain 10. I did chain 20 so that I could fit it over the sink better than chain 10. Chain 10 would be half of this, and that would be hard to fit it over the sink if you wanted to do that. And if you don't, put it over the sink to dry, then you can just, forego the loop at the last round. So those are the changes I made, and they love it. So that's what I'm working on this month. And also, too, with the other colors, like the orange and the marshmallow, you can do it like in 3 inches. So if you want to make a set with the avocado, which is the green, the orange, and the lemon, then you can make varying sizes. The pattern is very, just stop when you want to make it even smaller. Start with the lemon as the big one, the orange one smaller, and the avocado 3 inches instead of four, so that if you want to make a complete set. So real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the magic circle. And it's very simple. We take the end, put it over our 2 fingers, loop over, and wrap around to the front. Put our hook under, pull through, and then pull your fingers out. I'm going to pull from the back. Excuse me while I get this. Pull it tight. I'm going to chain 3. Now I have my first double. If you want to count that, you don't have to, but for those that know. And then we just go into the circle. And I hold the base to make it easier to crochet into the So now also too, you see that you can see the ridges. The ridges are so easy to see, and that's what makes it easy. It's not hard to work with, even though it's kind of the sparkle is kind of like, when I looked at it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be hard. But no, it's actually pretty fun. I'm just going to do 2 more real quick. And then to show what the magic circle does is you have your end that is like flyaway here. And if we pull that tight, so what it's done is it has pulled my circle tight. I didn't do the whole 11 because I didn't want to keep you on with that. So hold on. And then we slip stitch into the first chain to make our circle. So now you have the beginning of your round. Then I'm going to chain up. The pattern says to count the first chain 3 as your first double, And I chose not to do that because I don't like the gap. So, but I still chain three to make it to get up to the top. And then I just didn't count it as the first double and did my whatever the round said to do. So I hope you enjoyed this video and happy yarning. Have a great day.